See, I do have a learning curve. I won't drive down. This is the driveway, the infamous driveway. And just about there is where that creek flows. And I buried myself up to my bumpers and made my poor family sit in the truck for hours. So here's the back 40. Looks like we're going to be doing some burning today. It's clean enough, clear enough. Here's the septic tank, if that excites anybody. And the leach field is, sand filter leach field is right there. Looks like a good day to burn. A little overcast, hasn't rained in I think 2 days. It's a nice 40 acres here, flat. Home site is going to set right there among that buckbrush. Tie into that septic system that we first looked at. It's kind of the driveway in. It's pretty cool. Took a couple trees out in the springtime of this year, and I'm just going to clear out some of this rotten wood. So let's get a fire going and get warm, because it's a bit chilly out here today. I'm so cold my mouth don't even work. My mouth open and everything. So while I have brought some accelerant with me, I'm going to try to see if I can get this started without getting Al Gore all in a Twitter. All right, let's see what we can do here. Yeah. Very cool. There we go. It's been about 20 minutes. I think I got enough heat. This stuff's pretty wet. Just like that other burn pile, I neglected to cover this doggone thing. Sure would have made life easier. And while I didn't have to burn any tires or any gasoline to get this going, I don't personally do that. I hear some people do that. That'd be an interesting way to make a fire. I did have to catch 2 spotted owls and use them for kindling. And then I got a bald eagle and rubbed his talons together to make the fire. So, not too bad. Got lots of heat going in the center there. This pile is probably about 5 feet tall. It's not that bad. It's pretty small. So we're going to let her go. And I got plenty of other crap I need to drag in here. I need 2 hands. As you'll notice, I'm all by myself today because I don't have any helpers when it comes to this back 40. They're all scarred from getting stuck in the truck for half a day. No worries. I like the alone time. Alrighty, we'll see you in a little bit. We'll see how this fire builds. Got the second pile going pretty good. Whew, it's cold. It's cold, but it's hot. It's hot, but it's cold. Here's the first pile. Probably 100 yards away. Second one. I'm far from the expert on burn piles, but I like leaving a kind of a little igloo in the center there where I can feed, or access to the center where I could feed dry stuff in. As you see, we're trying to overcome the wetness of the snow. And I pile the wet stuff on top so the heat. So I've been carrying a bunch of wood. That's why I'm out of breath. But the wetness of the wood's drying by convection from the heat coming up from the fire. And you can keep feeding the dry stuff into the bottom. And ultimately the top stuff will burn and we'll get all this snow melted out. Kind of like down there. And I'm moving that pile because this stuff's been here for over a year. And you see we got 2 little volunteer trees right by where my other 2 burn piles were. And while I like a good fire, I really like my trees. I've planted several hundred trees over the last, well, since we've owned the property, last 8-9 years. So unfortunately what that means for me is I got to take that pile and carry it up to this one. So instead of having 4 piles, I'm narrowing it down to 2, which is fine. Whatever. It's all good exercise. Okay, thanks. So I don't get any trouble for any copyright infringement. You can use your imagination and insert your own action movie Rocky theme music right now. Yo, Adrian! Multiply that by about 8. Whew. That's just goofy. So I'm going to leave this pile. It's a tree that blew over. And it's kind of frozen. So that's gonna have to stay. I'll get real creative. I'll move these two big boys. I don't know, we'll see. Down to that pile. This one's going pretty good. I just piled the rest of this pile on there, so it's all wet. Whew. Give it a chance to build.